everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Nice to have you here. I'm Barak and this is my daily analysis of the markets where we talk about major dollar pairs and we talk about some commodities. And then so let's get right into it. Thank you. So yesterday we had an eventful day, right? On dollar and even gold, so we'll get to everything. And then if you remember, I had a position which I closed yesterday, CHJPY, and yeah, so let's see what we're doing. So on Euro USD, as we can see, order flow is being respected. So we have here a break of structure, right, and a sell before the buy up, and now market came into here, change, push up, push down, right, and now we broke fractal structure to the high. So now on the daily time frame on Euro USD, we're bullish, right, fractally and swing wise. So what do we want to start looking for? We're only looking for buys. So then we go down to the 4-hour to refine, right? So in the 4-hour, we can see we grab liquidity right here, and then we push down, right? So this week, this manipulation news candle, then we push down, broke the structure, and now we're breaking fractal structure to the upside, right? So we're respecting the order flow, right? So you can see right here, we're respecting the order flow coming to here, and then so what do we want? So as we always say, right, whenever you're buying, you want to buy at a discount, you want to sell at a premium. So first, let's pull out our Fibonacci tool. So we have market structure, we have fractal structure, we have supply and demand, we have liquidity, then finally we have our PVD, right? Our PVD is right, so we have here so now we're trading at a premium. We would like a sort of retracement so that we can get some discounted prices and we can find an entry. So, and beautiful, you can see here also we have liquidity. If we go to the 15 minutes, I'm sure it will be clearer. So right here we have liquidity situated right here. So now, beautiful, so you can see this area, right? So what I'm waiting for is maybe you can see a consolidation, swipe up the low, maybe we respect this order flow and use it to push up, or maybe we grab the liquidity and then start pushing up. That would be much more preferable, right? As it would give us, some sort of, more confidence, how would I say. But it is looking lovely for Euro USD. If we pull our Fib tool from here to here, we can see this area aligns beautifully with the 50%, right? It aligns beautifully with the 50%. So we just wait for market around this level. Let's see if market gives us an entry, and then we can take it. So what are we waiting for? We've seen liquidity, and in this push up, right, if we look at this push up which broke this structure on the 1 hour, right, it also grabbed liquidity. So we can just come into here and just start see a change of character and start following it. So that's all we want. We want this consolidation, a swipe of the low, probably a V-shaped reversal, and then we just follow it to make highs and take out the trend line liquidity that we have situated like this whole area, right? So this is our target. So let's see how today goes if market gives us the opportunity. Let's go to the dollar and let's see what the dollar has been doing. The dollar sold up yesterday, which caused Euro USD to buy to the upside. So as you can see, we have this area of supply still holding market, still pushing market downward. And then on the daily, where's our fractal low? These are fractal low, these are fractal high on the dollar. That's the thing. So on the dollar, on the daily, we're still fractally bullish, because if we mark it here, fractal low, right, fractal low is just the lows of individual candlesticks, right? So we're just looking at individual candlesticks, and we're using that to, that's what fractal low basically is. So we have our fractal low from here and our fractal high from here. Now we're retracing. So if we pull out our flip tool and measure from our low to our high, you can see our retracement is already in the discount. So that is the thing with the dollar right now. Daily we're fractally we're bullish, right? Swing wise we're bearish, but daily fractally we're bullish, and that's not a confluence, right? But on the 4 hour, you can see on the 4 hour we are fractally bearish on the 4 hour. That's the thing. But the daily is still bullish, so we just want to be a bit cautious. And also by 10:15 a.m. today, London time, Governor Bailey will be speaking, so let's keep an eye on that for affecting GBP USD. Okay, so for the dollar, we would just like a retracement, and then we can find some short positions, which will translate into longs for Euro USD to take it down lower. Okay, so we can see like this is a beautiful area of supply that we came into, had liquidity on that, grabbed it. Now we change character on the 4 hour, but remember the daily fractally we're still bullish on the daily fractally, so we would like to break this low. That would give us more higher probability trades on Euro USD. Let's watch for GU. GU yesterday, right? GU came, swept this low, and as we expected, we had a push up, right? So once we swept that low, we had the push up, and that caused market to buy yesterday from this low, a sweep of this low, and then we've had a change of character. So here on the daily, we're fractally we're bullish, swing wise we're bullish. So what do we want to be looking for? We want to be looking for buys, right? And then what's the next thing? We need an area of value. We need a supply or demand in this case, because we're looking for buys, right? So now we take this area. So buy before the sell becomes our supply level, which we can be refined into this last candle, right? So it can be refined into this last candle before the whole buy up. And now even 4 hour, we've changed structure. We're fractally bullish. We grab liquidity underneath these lows. We've changed character. So all we just need to do now is look for proper entries, right? Okay, good. And also, what do we have here? Ascending lows. If we go to the 15-minute, it will be clearer. What do we see? See, we have this ascending lows here. So we can wait for market to take this out, come into this area, and then we can find our position to ride the market up higher. Hopefully it gives us that. And then for AU, right, we know AU has been, pretty consolidated for months. So I really just stay away from the pair, but let's analyze it mechanically. Right, as we can see, swing wise we're bullish on AU, fractal wise on the daily, right, we broke this high, so now we've changed to fractally bullish, right? So we low, no, this is the, okay, sorry, fractally we're bearish on the daily, right? On daily fractally we're bearish because this is our fractal high and this is our fractal low, and now we're just retracing to see. So let's pull out our PVD, let's put out our PVD, and then we can see, right? So now we've retraced into premium pricing. It's pretty choppy, pretty ugly chart, honestly. On the 4 hour, you can see these are fractal high, fractal low, we broke it. So now we're bullish on the 4 hour. Right, we're fractally bullish on the 4 hour because we didn't break this low. So it's pretty choppy. I would just much rather stay away from it. And you similarly, much rather just stay away from these pairs for now until they break out or we can see a specific direction. Right now, it's not the best of pairs to trade. There are better pairs out there in the market. Speaking of better pairs, gold. Okay, gold yesterday, swing wise we're bullish, right? And then fractally also we're now bullish. So all we just want to start looking for on gold, we touched 3,400 yesterday as we spoke about in our daily review. All we just want to look for on gold now is just for the buy positions, right? So you can see impulses, right? Or do we have an impulse, right? Then we had this correction. Now we're just waiting for the next impulsive, like the impulsive move to come, and then we can be a part of it. How do we want to be a part of it? By following the structure. Fractal wise on the daily, we're bullish. Fractally on the 4 hour, we're bullish. Fractal high, fractal, okay, and our fractal low, right? Sorry, a fractal low, fractal high, right? So now we just want to wait for some sort of retracement on gold, and then we can start looking for entries and positions. If we go to the 15 minutes, you can see right underneath here, right above the 4 hours supply level, demand level rather, we have liquidity situated right above it. So it's just beautiful. So just like a swipe of this liquidity, probably a change of character, and then we can take gold to higher prices. So that's our plan for gold for today. Let's wait. As we always know we have to do, all we have to do is wait for market, and then we take our positions. So here we go. You can see this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just right around the area of our demand, we have our 50% level. So we can just come in here, get some liquidity, and then we have a change of character and we take it up higher. Okay. USD CAD, not the prettiest of pairs at the moment, honestly. Pretty consolidated, so there's not much to say about it. I was waiting for a change of character. I'm waiting for a break of this highs. From a break of this highs, then we can start looking for additional buys on it. But any other thing, if we break this low, keep going down, we'll just we'll just start looking for more sales. Probably we don't want to respect this demand level here. USD CHF. USD CHF came into this imbalance, which is pushing the market, which has been pushing the market lower. Yesterday also we had a push to the downside. We fractally were bearish, swing wise were bearish, so all we just want to look for now are sales on this pair, right, in line with the dollar. Okay, so this becomes our buy before the sell that is pushing market lower. Okay, this pushed the market lower, we had a change of character, now we're just keep on pushing lower. So I want us to break this level. If we break this level, we trace, then we can start looking for further positions. But before that, it is too risky to take any sort of trades. Even though if we don't trade trend lines, we understand that there are people situated there who are waiting, right? So what would make us want to buy USD CHF? Anything above here, right? Anything above 0.80224, then we start looking for buy positions. Okay, but before that, we're just all looking for sales. So let's see. Let's wait for the market. USD JPY. This is a pair I'm looking for this week. I would like if it gives me an entry. Right. So we have this whole buy up. So buy before the sell down. That's where we're waiting for. And then if we go to the daily, right, you can see it's been ranging. And when it's ranging, what do we want? We want to sell from the 75% level and buy from the 25% level, right? Don't forget, we want to sell from here, buy from the lows. Okay, you buy low, you sell high. Okay, now on the 4 hour, we've had a beautiful change of character. We're bearish on the 4 hour, so all we're just looking for is further sells into the downside. Okay, and then we've grabbed this, we haven't, pardon. On the 15 minutes, we have this beautiful trend line liquidity just situated, right? So we want to see probably higher prices, grabbing some more liquidity, coming to test this area of supply, which broke market structure, and then we can start looking for further sales into the downside. Okay, so thank you for your time. I wish you a wonderful trading day. Talk to you later. Bye.